Hey, my name is Josh Wolf from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I'm here at the Murfreesboro Athletic Club. I'm going to walk you guys through a arm workout today.
With the regular bar, you can grip it harder, but it puts more of the stress in the forearms when you have the regular size bar. Josh has already got really good forearms. This helps him put more of the stress into his biceps where he needs it a little more. But at the end of this set, just to make up for the lack of the forearm stimulation, he'll do a little wrist curl at the bottom, just like he's doing right now, and he gets the best of both worlds. What Josh is doing now is an incline dumbbell hammer curl. Unlike a regular hammer curl, laying on the incline actually gives him a bigger range of motion where he can go back with the dumbbell further than he would just standing up or sitting in an upright chair. The hammer curl puts a lot on the kind of the bottom portion of the bicep. It gives a good contraction at the top, kind of to hit the peak. These are really hard on the forearms, really strenuous, but Josh makes it look pretty easy. Josh is only into his fourth set of his arm workout, and he's not going to do that many more for his bicep workout. A lot of guys make that mistake of doing 15, 20 sets just for biceps, but it's a small muscle. It doesn't take that much, and if you do it right like he's doing it, that's really all you need to do. And so he's getting all the stimulation he needs and minimal amount of sets with perfect form on perfect exercises, and as you can see, it's working just fine for him. What Josh is doing here is a dumbbell preacher curl. Very similar to a standard barbell preacher curl. The difference again with what a lot of these exercises he's been doing today is it gives him a stronger contraction. He's not able to go as heavy as he would be if he was using a barbell, but it's not always about the amount of weight you use. You know, it's about the stimulation, not the amount of weight. It's about making the lightest weight as heavy as possible, and that's what he's doing right here. If you notice, he goes all the way down. He doesn't stop his arm only halfway. You see a lot of guys doing that where they only go down halfway because they're using too much weight. And then he's squeezing at the top. Watch at the top, his bicep pops out right there. That peak really rises to the top right there. And he's getting a good pump, getting lots of blood in there, and he's making his biceps grow.
Guys, it's really all it takes to get you good biceps. Let's move on tricep.
For his first tricep exercise, Josh is going to do incline skull crushers. Unlike the regular flat bench skull crushers, these put more of the pressure on the outer head of the triceps, which is an area Josh is really trying to focus on, bring up a little bit into his arm. Triceps, they're the most important part of the arm. They make up 2/3 of the muscle of the arm. And with lagging triceps, it doesn't matter how big your biceps are, your arms are going to look ridiculous. With these incline skull crushers, the motion, it feels a little different. For most people, there's usually a little less stress on the elbows, and they can typically go even a little heavier on this than they can on flat skull crushers. You can see Josh is going a lot heavier on this set than he did on the last set. As with all exercises, it's the stimulation that matters the most. But unlike biceps, triceps, you're typically going to have to push a little heavier, and the weight's going to matter a little more. With biceps, it's more of just the contraction, the squeeze, the blood. Triceps, they're a meatier muscle, and they're going to take a lot more weight to get full advantage of the exercise. Josh is doing a dumbbell tricep extension behind the head. Again, still obviously working the triceps. You can tell that just by the name of the exercise. Going all the way down to the bottom, a lot of guys will stop short just so they can use heavier weight on this and won't go all the way down the back of their neck. But as he comes up to the top, he's squeezing his triceps hard to get a full contraction of the muscle and take full advantage of the exercise. What Josh is doing now is a dumbbell tricep extension. It's a behind the neck exercise. A lot of guys, when they do these, won't go all the way down to the back of the neck. They'll stop short just so they can use heavier weight. Josh is using a full range of motion, and at the top, he's squeezing and pausing just for a split second so that he can squeeze extra hard and get that full contraction in the tricep. These are great exercises to add mass to the tricep, and it's one that a lot of guys, it seems to have kind of fallen out of favor with a lot of people. probably because it's one of the harder exercises to do. It's a little more uncomfortable, and it's hard to get in. It's hard to get into that position if you don't have any help. What Josh is doing here for his last tricep exercise is reversed grip cable pull downs. Unlike a regular cable press down, the biggest difference is obviously the underhanded grip, the reverse grip. This is just a different angle, a different form of stimulation. Doing the same kind of press downs over and over again is obviously a waste of time. Your body gets used to that. One of the unique things about this exercise, though, is it gives you a little more range of motion than the traditional press down. You get a more squeeze at the bottom of the exercise. It takes a little longer because you have to do each arm one at a time. You can add an attachment and do both arms at the same time, but you won't get that full squeeze at the bottom of the exercise if you do that.
Pretty much it for our arm workout. Doing arms like these, follow my routine, and you'll get there in no time.